Hello everyone, Raf here. I've finally came back from my little break from YouTube to claim my rightful place as someone that talks about geometry-dash drama. Not on Twitter, on YouTube. Now I know that's a bad thing to say, especially because it contradicts what I said. My stance on geometry-dash drama was that I wouldn't want to make videos on it since I don't want to profit off of someone else's problems. However, you still have to bring the good news, or bad news in this case, to all the people around you. People have to be informed about what's happening, or else, how do you make a good decision, right? Anyway, we have some exhibits today to show that XCreatorGoal, our beloved 2.2 milker, is actually not the greatest person. So, I didn't find this on my own. This video is basically entirely owned by this Twitter user right here because they're the ones that are kind of like basically posting everything that's against X creator goals. So, massive thank you to this person for posting all of this stuff. Now then, they are posting a lot more. I was originally gonna record this video at like 2:50, but then I stopped recording and I restarted it, found out, oh hey, they posted some more stuff. But we're not going to talk about that new stuff first. First, we have to talk about this, the main thread. Hey there, sorry for interrupting the video. Now, if you skip to the end, you might have heard me say that I was going to do this, but this is my general thought, my final thought, whatever it is, right? Now, if you're reading what's on the screen right now, then yeah, that's what my feelings currently are about X Creator Goal and his accusations that he has against him. But yep, I've seen enough to show that he is pretty homophobic. And honestly, if he's homophobic, he will probably be transphobic too. Those are two phobias that go together most of the time because, well, you've seen it before. But if I can be honest, even though the transphobia one is probably true, I would have to say that it's a 75 to 25. However, the homophobia is something that is probably very true. Now, racism is at 50-50 because as of right now, with all the evidence that I've seen, the current and only thing is the screenshot where he used the that one quote from Gypsy Crusader, which is a racist thing. After that quote, Gypsy Crusader said the hard R, which is a slur against the African American community, if I'm right. Or just, everyone with a darker skin color. So, yeah, don't use that word, it'll ruin your public image. And ex-creator Goal should have known this, but he still used the quote that literally had that word following right after it. So, the racism is at a 50-50, because he didn't directly say something, like a slur, but he did say some racist stuff, technically. And also the Trojans. I'm not really sure about the Trojans, because sure, the evidence about the Trojans is that someone said he's doing some criminal stuff that can make him go to jail. He's taking people's passwords, logging into people's YouTube accounts with the passwords, and then subscribing to his channel with the compromised accounts. Now, yeah, that's pretty bad. But is there proof? Now, right now, the current proof is just DMs and shit. But if someone sends a screenshot of them being subscribed to X Creator, but they were never subscribed to him in the first place, if something like that comes out, then yes, that is more proof that this is true. Now, I do have to add one more thing, which there's DMs of it and there's more proof, but Now, what does this mean? Now, I have to go back to it, so just in case you don't understand what this means, it is in the next segment of the video, but I will very quickly just go back to it. It's this right here. This guy got exposed, right? But why? Why was he exposed? Expose him, he sucks, I hate him. Anything I could use against him, says the person that exposed Electrify. And Creator Goal says he only does 2.2 videos for subscriptions, like you. And he says it himself, like me before. Any proof lore, like say news and the news he shows already no. I think what this means is that what Electrify was saying in his videos was things that XCreatorGoal had already mentioned, which, by the way, let's just say that 2.2 news is something that everyone has access to. You're eventually gonna find out everything about 2.2, so yeah. That's what I mean by this. So, this is the list. If more evidence comes out for these two, I will make a follow-up video on it and I will show the proof. But as of now, this is my stance on everything. However, this is already bad enough. These three things, and eventually this one is probably going to be number four, those are four things that immediately ruin your reputation on any social media platform and immediately label you as an asshole. So, yep, ex-creator Goal is not a good person, and as Verarius, sorry if I said your username wrong, I can't really remember it that well. As they said in one of their final posts of the thread, unsubscribe from XCreatorGoal. That's the best you can do. And other than that, let's move on to the section of the video where I look at all of the evidence at face value. So it's not going to be professional. I'm going to talk over it. I'm just going to look at it. Sometimes I'm not even going to talk. I'm just going to read it and all of that. So, yeah. Sorry about the unprofessionalism, but at least I will show everything. Graph out. Ex-creator Goal is a homophobic and transphobic a-hole. Why is that? Oh, alright. Now I am gonna give my final thoughts on this at the end of the video, so this is me looking at everything in face value. So, ex-creator Goal is here. The context is he said something, and then this person says this, and he responds with God said no, he knows better, and he says that the afterlife is a priority over the actual life he's living right now. When the person mentions he's ruining his public image. Which, yeah, at this point, if you're homophobic, it kind of automatically ruins your public image with everyone that isn't homophobic and also every member of the LGBTQ, so. But you heard it from him himself. He simply doesn't care that he's gonna ruin his reputation. And by the way, the reason he said God said no is because we all know our very lovely verse in the Bible where it says that man shall not lay in bed with another man, but fun fact, apparently it was a mistranslation and the other word that's man was supposed to be child. Anyway, moving on to Exhibit B, Evidence 2, whatever you want to call these, I'm gonna call them exhibits. X-Creator apparently spoke about don't be gay, don't post that gay garbage, and we don't want gay ass profile picture people in this server. Now, if you think about it, did he say this in the geometrydash server or was this in his server? Well, it really depends. The geometrydash Discord server does have general English like you see right here. But was this in his server? Does his server have a general English? I'm not sure, but as of now, I think that it is very probably the geometrydash Discord server. And again, reminder, he was called out to be transphobic as well, and the reason why is because despite the fact that this transgender Twitter user had their pronouns right there, he still misgendered them in the video. Which, to be fair, it could have been a mistake, but at this point, it's right fucking there. Unless you're really blind, that's when you can say it's a mistake. Now, this is the biggest one right here. This is quite the thing to pin on a Discord server. Even when told, he doesn't pretend he did nothing. He continues to say that being gay is wrong. Your public image has been ruined. You think so? I think I'm following God, and if you think that is against the world, then you're evil. Well, for one X-Creator goal, following God means being a loving person toward everyone, because Jesus, what was it again? Right. I'm not, I don't know what word they called the woman, but the woman was like a prostitute or something like that, and she offered to wash Jesus' feet, and Jesus was completely fine with a woman that's slept with many men washing his feet. He never got bothered by it. So, if Jesus can love anyone, why can't you? That just doesn't sound like you're following God. You said don't be gay, and what do you want to do about it? God forbids being gay. Are you coming from under the rock? Again, apparently this is not what the Bible said. The Bible is corrupted, you just have to face the truth and accept it. Now, I don't really agree with this statement, but... Mm, any religion is fine, by the way. However, yeah. And also, XCreatorGoal has read the Bible, but not the right one. Let's just say that. This is crazy. This all happens so fast. Seconds after I posted this Twitter thread in his chat, he deleted the channel. Okay, so I'm guessing it was in his Discord server since he deleted an entire channel that had this Twitter thread on it. Or actually, this was on it. Maybe it was the actual GD Discord server, like I said. Don't cause chaos, right? Sounds like someone's trying to save their very fragile reputation. You already chattered it enough, buddy. Okay, let's ignore the hot twink stuff. I don't... Fuck. Vexerarius. Dude, DM me and let's not chaos here, alright? Okay, that's crazy. Dude. I do not read pronouns. Well, you made a choice. Now I know that this section of the video is being very unprofessional and I'm just presenting the evidence. But as I mentioned, this is kind of the first time that I look at everything too. So, like I said, after I'm done looking at this with all of you, I'm going to take a break, collect my thoughts, and give my just general final consensus of the whole thing. That's crazy, by the way, that they put a 5-minute servo cooldown so that they didn't talk about it or something like that. Alright, so this is the new information, by the way, which Like I said, it was up here originally, but it's down here now. It's part of the thread, so let's just move on. Apparently, he had a Trojan installer on a GDPS he made, and oh, wait, my mistake. He had a Trojan installer on a GDPS that he made or something like that, and it made people subscribe to him on YouTube, which, by the way, that's not okay. That's insane. I mean, if the Trojan installer thing is true, then it kind of makes sense. All of you saw how badly this man was milking 2.2 before it came out, so it just makes sense. Also, this is a freaking. Yup. This is actually a lot. Crazy how I'm gonna cover this in one video. Well, first of all, let's just get the unprofessional part of the way. This is like a moist critical video, but worse, and in reverse. This part of the video he puts it after his general consensus. That's crazy. Really, bro? That's crazy. Well, this is a lot. A lot to take in for everyone in Geometry Dash community. Alright, so I looked at all of this for 11 minutes. Hmm. Well, let me just say something right now. It's not okay to be homophobic, alright? And it's not okay to be homophobic because of a Christian reason. When, again, look, I'm Christian, alright? So I'm saying this because it's part of the faith to love everyone. Love thy neighbor. Isn't that a quote? So yeah, that's why being homophobic is not okay, being transphobic is not okay, and definitely being racist is also not okay. But I will be right back. The final consensus part of the video, it shouldn't be that long. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, I might put that part first, like a Charlie video. So, sorry if I copy Charlie's style. I'm probably gonna put my consensus or whatever it's called first. Then I'm gonna show this unprofessional part where I just look at all the evidence. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let me just say that real quick. Because if you did watch this, which I'm gonna be very surprised if anyone watches this video because I have not made a drama video in a long time and I don't expect people to watch a drama video. So, yeah. I don't really expect this to get views. If it does, thank you. If it doesn't, expected. I can't really say anything. So, don't like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, then that's your choice. But me personally, I don't want you to subscribe or like this video. Because, again, I'm only letting people know what's happening. I'm not trying to gain fame or clout from this. That's not my main purpose, and it never has been. I stated that a lot when the Vibrant situation happened, which is what I first originally covered on this channel. And that stays the same for this. Now, If you're wondering why the fuck did my microphone just cut out, my headphones turned off, which is really weird, but anyway. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.